Wa'il, come on up.
Hi, everyone. Before I start, I would actually ask all of you for a moment of silence for everyone who lost their lives in the past few weeks in every part of the Arab world, defending the rights to have a free and democratic state. Thank you. I'm not a good public speaker. I know how to tweet and write Facebook messages, but I'm not good with public speaking. So I hope you don't focus too much on the way I will speak. And the second surprise is that I have not prepared anything for this. I never thought of what would I say, and I believe that it's better to just speak out your mind than to prepare anything. First of all, I think one thing I was thinking about myself coming here, that I'm kind of overrated. I think I'm in a position where I don't deserve to be in that position, because this was not about me. And despite the fact that the media likes to make it about one person or create a hero, this revolution, there was not a single hero. There was not the hero. There was everyone in Egypt was a hero. Everyone have actually contributed to this. And the fact is, I did not call for the protests. It was actually angry comments on the Facebook page that called for the protests. After Tunisia happened, a lot of the Egyptians were very mad and felt very competitive. They were like, if that happened in Tunisia, why can't it be happening in Egypt? You have to call for a protest. All what I did was very simple. It was create a new event, write revolution, put 25th of January, and publish. And that's basically my contribution to this revolution. And of course, writing and convincing people that we've got to go to the streets. Today, I'm a proud Arab, I'm a proud Muslim, I'm a proud Egyptian, because I felt very bad in the past few years seeing the image of us being, in the whole Western world, being associated with all sort of terrorism, all the troublemaking guys. And I think today the Egyptians have proved to the world, and the Arabs as well, that we're just like everyone else. We're like we are one of you. We're looking forward to a free life. We were not happy with our dictators. In fact, we're super pissed off. And we just didn't know what to do, because we're living in a country where if you dare to speak, you're going to go to jail. And if you dare to say no, you'll find thousands of bad things that will happen to you. Randomly selection in airports is not one of them. They actually capture you and put you in jail right away. So I think what happened in Egypt and what happened in Tunisia, what's happening in Yemen, Bahrain, Syria, is just a wake-up call, the nice way to say it. I say it in other places, a slap on the face of the international community. All these politicians that thought stability is more important than democracy, and that interests are much more important than values, and that we let them have problems as far as the region is stable, let them live in misery. That kind of wake-up call, I hope all of us will get that message. Today, I think that if individuals can actually do big things for their countries, using social networks and communicating with the public right away without any media outlets or brokers in the middle, I think celebrities have a bigger goal in this world now. They have a bigger responsibility. I think you guys can actually help change the world. And it all started, it was within me, I would say 1 year ago, that I'm going to change Egypt. And, my wife, she was very supportive, but we always had these debates of my time being invested on doing this. I used to sleep 3 hours a day, and my wife keeps asking me, what are you doing? Even when I go to the cinema with her, I have my phone down there, and I was always writing comments on the page. So she asked me, what are you doing? You're not going to change the world, wake up. And I always believed that I can actually help. If every one of us starts from a belief that big things can happen out of what they are doing, big things will happen. And thanks, of course, to technology, to the companies the ones like the one I work for, and Facebook and Twitter, access to people became much easier. Well, 1 minute remaining. So I just want to close my remarks with two messages. One, I wrote after I came out of jail. We were telling the Egyptian government, we're going to win because we don't understand your politics. We're going to win because we have a dream. And that dream is genuine. It's coming from our heart. We're going to win because our tears come from, not from our eyes, actually came from our heart. We're going to win because you're not going to be willing to defend your nightmare, and we're willing to die for our dream. The Egyptians, the Tunisians, and the rest of the people in the Arab world are proving today that the power of the people are much stronger than the people in power. Thanks, everyone.